What is up, YouTube? Today we are reacting to my most viewed videos comments. Let's not waste any time and get straight into it. It has 236 comments, so if you want to see part 2, let me know. Bro, not complimenting you, but saying the truth, you look way more muscular and more handsome with short/bald look. Wish you the best. Thank you so much. And by the way, anybody who subbed or supported this video, thank you so freaking much. You're the GOAT. I cannot believe this. So I basically made a 15-minute video, and after only a minute, the sun came across and it started bringing a glare, and it literally only got worse, so I have to restart. That's lovely. All right, take 2. Bald Cafe, who by the way has 235,000 subs. He is a channel that's based around bald people, I suppose. But he said, PS to men watching this battling their own journey. This man sums up the balding acceptance journey absolutely perfectly. Not just the look, but please listen to what he is saying, especially at the end. You nailed it, King. Thank you. And then he also said, wow, bro, truly brilliant, good on you. At the end of that video, I said, if you're going through anything, I highly recommend that you just kill your ego, stop caring what other people think, and do what's best for you. I'm not going to pronounce his name, but he said, it's sad. I buzzed my head 2 years ago, had alopecia too, and now I get zero interest from women. Dating in your 20s really is all about how attractive you are. It's so upsetting to me. I can't take being alone like this. Brother, I totally disagree. The reason women aren't attracted to you is because you have a negative image of yourself. If you feel like the man and are proud of being bald and you show that, women will see that and feel the same. It's all about how you interpret yourself. If you think negatively of yourself, they're gonna think the same. However, if you feel like you're a freaking catch, then they're gonna think that. That's obviously something that I thought of whenever I shaved my head, is it's gonna be harder with women, but it just forced me to bring up my other attributes. Batman is afraid of bats, so he became that identity. My biggest insecurity was my hair, so I embraced it. Now I wear it like armor. Do the same, my brother. Choco Bro 3198 says, you are gorgeous, dude, with or without hair, and more importantly, your soul is beautiful. After all, to do this to positively impact others is really kind. I hope you have enjoyed breaking free from the hair issues and are going strong. Peace. Very nice comment, and he said I am really kind, which I really appreciate, because kindness is one of my highest virtues that I value. I try to be as kind as possible. Anytime I have an opportunity to be kind, I try to take it. Every single person has the opportunity to be kind, and it doesn't cost them anything, and I think if everybody just exploited that, then the whole world would be better. Gadgetonomy says, I had exactly the same journey as you, and I eventually went for a shaved head. I've never regretted it, and I just never think about it. You look really good, masculine, and well-groomed now, and hair that is so much easier to maintain. Definitely made the right choice. Thank you. I got a ton of comments about people in the same boat, so I'm really glad that I was able to reach those people. And they all agree with me. It's so freeing, and they don't regret it. There is a ton of comments that just say I look a lot more muscular and masculine. Thank you. Silver Sage 5096 says, did the same thing when I turned 24. Been 10 years since. One of the best decisions of my life. Being shiny bald has a lot of benefits. Cheers. Cheers, Silver. Unmasked Duck says, I lost my hair too at 21. Embracing it is the only way forward, mate. Keep going strong. Thank you, you too. Destiny Before Me says, amazing. You are very inspirational, and your testimonial is perfect and perfectly you. Thank you, that means a lot. My sister commented, so happy for you, 3 exclamation marks. Thank you. Eat Shushi says, thank you for sharing. My hair started to thin out, now I'm in my early 40s. I tried Rogaine, minoxidil, finasteride with minimum results. I might consider shaving my head someday. So Rogaine is minoxidil. Rogaine is just like the name brand of it. And finasteride is usually what doctors recommend with that. If you do minoxidil twice a day and finasteride and it still doesn't work, then I suggest shaving your head. But first, stay consistent and see what happens. Dre6073 quoted me when I said, I want the freedom to have nothing to hide. Then he says, you look great, brother. Thank you, and I have that freedom now, and it feels so freaking good. Diego Armando Martinez says, this guy looks great. I would love to have the strength to do it. You have that strength within you. You just have to commit and don't look back. Big Cali said, nice video, bro. You look much better. This video will blow up soon, trust me. And he commented that 4 months ago, so you were right. A lot of comments saying that I look amazing, I look great, and even better than before, so thank you to all those. Raymond Richardson said, looks fab. Your first shower with no hair is equally liberating. You won't ever regret it. Tats, on the other hand, respect yourself for what you are. So at the end of this video, I said I was considering tats. I still don't have any, and I did change my perspective on that. I do want to keep a clean slate, and you definitely hit it home with the shower. Mary Boyle says, you look great, so handsome. Granny from England. Thank you, England Granny. W. Gruz support. Blue Marlin quoted me when I said, if I was the last person on earth, would I care to be bald? He said, thank you, 27-year-old balding. I think it's time. I am so freaking happy that my quote has reached you. I hope you went through with it and living your best life. Zeki HD said, you're a effing goat, my man. Much love. I gotta say, like 90 to 95% of these comments are positive. There are only a few negatives, but here's one. He said, "It ain't a disease, bro, it's nature. You're tripping, man. If you want to keep your hair that doesn't make you egotistical, hop on dutasteride, take oral minoxidil, and save your hair. After your hair stabilizes, get a hair transplant. If you're happy bald, good, but if not, then that's fine." So a lot of people mention dutasteride, which I haven't taken before. I've taken finasteride and minoxidil. And what I'm doing currently is 0.5 milligram of finasteride daily, as well as minoxidil twice a day. I shaved my head like a couple weeks ago, so this is how it is so far. Honestly, not bad. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna keep the consistency to see if it gets better. But if it doesn't, then I might consider the dutasteride. This is a long one, but it'll probably answer a lot of questions. Nova says, not trying to make you feel bad or anything, and if you genuinely are okay with going bald, more power to you. But you can 100% reverse your hair loss. You have some asymmetrical temporal recession and some diffuse thinning. Believe me when I say you are lucky, and some people going through androgenic alopecia will kill to be in the position you are with the hair you do have left, because you are still in a position to essentially fully reverse it. Time is of the essence. You won't have this option that much longer. You mentioned you did minoxidil. Then in parentheses, he said, minoxidil is not something you can just infrequently use, or it can make the hair loss worse by inducing a shed and not following through to get the healthy hairs. If you get on finasteride and apply minoxidil once a day, you will 100% reverse your hair loss. The biggest hurdle that stops men saving their hair is the fear mongering online about finasteride, and it's such a shame. People claim it gives irreversible sexual side effects among other things, and it's utter nonsense and simply not true. I encourage you to actually look into the clinical research yourself if this is something you are afraid of, or watch Hair Cafe. He does a good job at breaking down the literature. Thank you for the reference, and thank you for your comment. Now, I'd like to say you are 100% correct. I don't have androgenic alopecia, and I'm very grateful for that. There are a lot of people who would love to switch me positions, so I'm very grateful for my position. Like I said, I'm staying consistent with the finasteride and minoxidil method this time, and hopefully it works. If not, maybe I'll try dutasteride, but even if I don't, I'm comfortable with this now. I used to be so freaking insecure in my hair. I would wear hats all the time, and if I didn't have a hat, I would be so scared to go outside because if it was windy, I knew it would show. Now I go outside and I feel amazing. I have nothing to hide. Goku Black says, wait, is it androgenic alopecia or alopecia areata? If it's androgenic alopecia, it can come back with oral finasteride. The problem is on the inside hormones if it is androgenic alopecia. Oral finasteride is what works and returns your hair as thick as it was in your best years. It's because you didn't take oral finasteride. That thing does work. It takes a whole year, but it's worth especially you. You still have your original hairs. It brings back your hair thickness as long as you take it. So thank you. Now I have a reference of time. He says it takes about a year, and I am taking oral finasteride, so we'll see if it works. And there was a lot of misconceptions about alopecia, so let me explain. Alopecia is a broad term, basically just hair loss. Whenever people hear alopecia, they think of alopecia areata, and that is when people lose it in like spots. That is what I don't have, so I'm very grateful for that. I have male pattern baldness, which is also a form of alopecia. And then there's another type that I'm not familiar with, but it's called telogen effluvium. E924KB says, did you cry after the video ended? Yes, but only for 3 hours. Some people are recommending hair transplants, but nah, it's just not that deep for me. Columbus says, mate, I'm not saying this to make you feel better, I swear, but the bald look suits you 10 times more than the hair. Not everyone can rock being bald, even if they aren't thinning or have alopecia, trust me. Thank you, and I am very grateful that my head is shaped the way it is. I know there are a lot of people who aren't as fortunate, so it definitely is a big factor in me being confident with it. I think that's all for this video, and there's still a ton more, so if you want to see part 2, just let me know. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one.